Welcome to OMV Respect the Game podcast. Welcome back, everybody. It's great to be here. We got us a nice show going on today. We're going to start off by introducing ourselves and introducing our guest for tonight. I'm Coach Ayers. I am your host, and we have
Coach Tay, another host.
Coach Shay. I feel you. And I am C-Stash. You know, I'm the man about all these podcasts on ONV and Neutral Voices Media Group. So I'm just glad to be on the set with y'all tonight.
yes,
Appreciate
sir. And we have as our guest.
I'm Omar Waller, originally from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I'm happy to be here.
All right.
Good to have you.
Welcome.
Good
We're glad to have you.
We're glad to have you in C-Stat. Like C-Stat say, he comes ready prepared
Six
at all
man of the year.
times. My guy, man. Much love.
Thank you. I
Mr.
appreciate it.
Omar, man, it's great to have you on. We know each other from way back. You played on my
No, you coached him too?
I did.
Oh, this dude that coached everybody he had on the show, man.
Yeah, well, you interrupted this one, but no, I'm gonna let you talk about when you was coming up and your adventures in the pro
Okay.
basketball. Yes.
Well, I'm originally from Fort Wayne, born and raised. Back in the 80s when I was born, it was not a smooth path.
Yeah.
But, coming from, drug families and stuff like that, and being in 6 house raised before 11, you had to have the passion to know something was going to be different in your life.
Yes.
And that's where my passion came from. I knew at an early age I was going to play ball.
That's what's up.
It was just something I knew I had to do to get away from everything I came from.
I hear
Did
you.
you have like older siblings and stuff?
No, I'm an only child.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting, man.
Yeah, I'm an only child, and it was just more. Fort Wayne became a motivation
To get out?
to get out. So
I
when I
love it.
left, I never came back for 20-something years.
20-something year.
Yeah.
All over, man. I love it.
Played overseas for almost 9.5 years in South America, pretty much every country over there,
South America.
and then
Wow.
retired from that and came back and visited like 35 different states.
Oh, because you said I ain't been here enough.
No, I ain't coming back. But then I retired and went to Alaska and lived off the grid for 3 years.
What?
wow.
You
Yeah.
lived off grid? I'm going to have to hear more about this after this.
Other than that, it was a cool experience for me. And Mr. Ayers was a part of my journey. Got him a couple championships, so got him
Yes, sir.
got him
Okay.
where he needed to be.
So
at.
what position, I guess, did you play?
I
Or?
played pretty much everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
He the whole team, huh?
Well, he did his part.
He did.
So as a former ball player from the high school level over at Southside, and I had a pro-am team, and never been beat too, just to let y'all know.
Never been beat.
Never been
Well, you
beat.
talking about when he was on your team, right?
Oh, yeah, no, we was undefeated for
Undefeated.
3 years.
3 years in a row.
Wow.
I hear you.
And at that time frame, you were playing all different positions.
Yeah, for
Oh,
him. For him.
Okay.
Because
I my role.
I needed, one particular year, we had other players that thought they was the guy.
How tall are you, man?
I'm 6'4", but I say
Okay.
6'7" on paper.
Okay.
I
So
say that
he
too.
said I got
I
that
say that
bumps.
too.
I'm gonna be up there, man.
So there was other players on the team that thought they should have been the guy.
Oh, okay.
And
That's every team.
that's every team, but you have to be realistic to them, let
Right.
them know who's the guy on the team. And when he came back, he was very fresh and he was still bouncing.
Still bouncing.
Yeah. He was doing his thing, and
That's
he
what's up.
helped win,
The star
the
didn't show up.
and like I said, I never lost, and it started with Omar, and his group that was playing with him, and it just everybody knew when you came to.
It wasn't like AAU though. It was
No,
different.
this is
No,
pro.
pro-am.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
pro-am.
It was legit ball players. And
coming. Oh, that's what's up.
They was coming at us every year, and
So pro-am been around for some time. I guess I thought that was new. Yeah.
No.
Oh wow.
we
Interesting.
create. Matter of fact, Benny Lewis.
Yeah, Benny Lewis,
he
yeah.
created the
Pro-am.
pro-am,
Oh wow.
and we just had a wonderful time. So we're going to talk about relationship in sports, how do relationship help you continue to do the things what you're doing even as we
Today.
speak right now?
Oh, well, relationships just carry, especially knowing these kids and where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because what I feel, in my opinion, is where we get these coaches in the high school where they only see these kids a certain amount of time.
What
So
high
when they-
school, I guess, were you?
I went to Southside,
Okay.
and then that was, I bleed green.
Okay, you believe
other
me.
than that,
You want to talk about another high school. I
I
got
don't
you.
know about nobody else.
But
But
where are you coaching at? Though?
Yeah.
right now I'm not coaching.
Okay. We're
Right now I
Okay.
stepped back from
Recently.
that.
You
But I
just
did
rec-
coach at Wayne
Okay.
last
Okay.
year,
I was finna say, now,
and
wait a
I
minute.
still have a real relationship with them kids. As of today, they called me,
that's good,
and
man.
it's just like more of knowing where they come from.
Right.
And I can relate to that because I'm still relatable and I still play the game actively.
I love
So
it.
if I can still beat you right now, you want that competitive edge with me. So when I see these
Man,
kids,
how they
outside of-
feel when you beat them, man?
Yeah. Some of them take it, and some
They
of them
got
just want to get
pride
better.
issues. Okay, that's what's up,
As
man.
long as I'm getting you better, that's all it really matters to me.
Right.
But the communication and the relationship comes first
That is
because
true.
it's bigger than basketball.
Right.
Building those relationships.
And I tell all of them, once you get outside of the 46806, that's when life happens with the
Right.
sports. But if you're not built for that, you'll be back home in 2 months.
46806. What is that
That's our
exactly?
zip code.
There you
That's
go.
our air code here,
okay.
young lady.
Versus
I know you
806.
317.
No.
You know,
Don't do,
209.
don't do all that, man.
903.
903.
Okay.
you know,
It's different zip codes. That's
For
all.
sure.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
yeah. I want to ask you, Mr. Omar, and you said this, especially with relationships and you giving back, and hearing that you had to come out of a situation that you didn't want to be in.
Right.
I know Mr. Ayers, but what were some big influences on you? Maybe coaches, maybe players ahead of you. Who molded you and kept you on the straight and narrow while you was going through your transitions and everything?
Who'd you build that relationship with?
I would have to say Mr. Whitaker. Mr. Whitaker.
Yeah, Mr. Whitaker's
Mr.
a
Whitaker
wonderful man.
pushed me, and I was always with him, or if it wasn't Mr. Ayers at the community centers, I just stayed connected to the game, no matter where it was at. Me in high school, I didn't play that much. I only played 20 minutes my whole senior year.
Oh, wow.
So, and I was the only person out of 15 seniors to make it pro.
Get
Oh,
out of
wow.
here.
And went to school. A couple guys went to college.
That's
but,
a different story.
That's
man.
a whole nother story we need
it's
to talk about.
Different
It's a whole
story.
monster, but that was just the
And people that's
pressure
listening,
behind it.
I feel like people that's listening, like out there not playing, not getting those minutes. You said you paid 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Now, were you injured or were you just
No,
not that guy on
It
the
was
team?
just, Fort Wayne is favoritism.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I
I'm
was
glad you
built
spoke
behind,
Uh-huh.
a lot of different players that came before me, but I never
They never gave you that light.
the opportunity.
Okay.
But my opportunity came playing against Zach Randolph.
Oh,
So I got my 10 minutes to shine there, and I
And
took
then-
off from there. I never let it go.
Hey, you said you thought that was
Zebo.
something. I got something else for you.
So did you let your relationship open doors or close doors?
Both. I would say both because more I was so angry that I didn't play. It shut doors for me. But when I got outside of Fort Wayne, I told myself I would never sit the bench again. So it opened doors for me.
Okay.
So I was more aggressive with my approach to the game.
Okay.
Now, when you say you told yourself you would never sit the bench again, did that require leaving some circumstances?
Yeah.
To not okay, so you're like, hey,
Here. And this was the
whoa,
circumstance.
I know I understand that, but when you said you never set the bench again, you could have went to another environment. Like, where did you go after you left Fort Wayne?
I went to Merced College.
Merced College,
That
was
was a
that
small
at?
junior college in California with a guy named
Bill
Bill
Russell.
Russell.
And you weren't riding the bench.
No,
there?
I told him coming in, I'm
Oh.
not coming here to sit the bench, and he said, "You prove it." So that's what I did.
I love
you
that.
talking
man.
about Hall of Famer Bill Russell?
Man.
Bill
Juco
Russell
College.
was another mentor out of Fort Wayne
Mhm.
Okay.
that came out of the old Fort YMCA.
Okay.
That had great relationship with a numerous players from Fort Wayne that went out to Merced College and played under him. And matter of fact, he's still out there,
What?
Yeah.
still doing the
coaching.
things,
Still
the
doing-
coaching as far as at Merced.
Giving those people
Community
that
College.
chance to
Give them
get
that
like,
opportunity.
man, I love that.
And he didn't play with you, and he didn't like give you like I'm feeling sorry for you. He didn't.
Okay.
You
And no
come-
sympathy. You
ain't no
got to show
sympathy.
yourself.
You had
sure.
to come and prove.
Amen.
And that was one of the things that we all appreciate about Bill Russell. that
Okay.
He made
Put the
sure
work in.
he made sure that he brought young people from our community into being successful.
So
Especially in different opportunities.
Bill
for
Russell
sure.
is from here, I'm guessing?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
So with that, and I'm gonna go with that. Mr. Russell saw something in you and brought you out to Merced College. And with Shalante question, you said you weren't going to sit the bench again. What lit that fire to keep you going to the next level, to the next level, to the next level,
I need that.
to get you where
The
you
fire
are?
was just I didn't want to come home.
Okay.
Yeah.
You was,
It was I was
you was running.
I was
before you
running from Fort Wayne,
Uh-huh.
but trying to put on for Fort Wayne.
Okay.
Because it never gave me an opportunity to show
Right.
who I was. So when you leave a place, that's when people start to know who you are. So when you're in the same city, they don't give you that much glory.
That's true.
So that's where I respected it.
It's time
If
to
I'm not
rise up.
trusting you to run my life, then you can't be a part of it. Right now, I had to box everybody out, and I wasn't doing it for. When I figured out that I had to play for myself, everybody else became numb.
I like how you put that in basketball. I had to box everybody out. Hey,
I didn't want them in the way. And, a lot of people play for their parents and their
Right.
mom trying to get them out, but my mom always told me, "Play for you.
I
Yeah.
love that.
I'm gonna be okay." And 20 years, I never came back to Fort Wayne. So
Hey, that's
I
all you
wasn't
needed to
missing
hear.
For that reason.
Some
for that
kids
reason,
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
hear that from the parents, though.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know. So
The audience, how do you feel about that? Is there something that you want to ask the panel as far as building relationship, how to build relationship in a positive way and not in a negative way?
Yeah. And that goes to, and we talk about this a lot. And I want to talk about the overseas. In building relationships, the culture of basketball and sports differently. I've never known many people or had a conversation with many people that played overseas. I hear that the culture is different, and the training is different, the camaraderie is different. Can you give us a little bit of background or insight on the difference between American basketball or the overseas, be it South America, European League, or wherever you may have played?
Well, I wouldn't say it's too much different. It's just more conditioning. You're gonna be ready to play,
okay,
and
You have
the
to be.
gym is always available,
You-
so it's
you
never
have-
closed.
it's not like here.
No, you want to go in the gym? Let's go. We're gonna get these shots up.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this,
Hey, I love
and then
that.
it's like over there, it's more the kids playing pro. So I'm playing with high school kids on my pro team.
What?
So they developed already. So when they come over here, they already got a little skill set
Yeah.
because they're already playing with Americans and understanding what we doing. Then we just relate to it.
Yeah.
But when I first got over there, it's like a soccer team. I'm like, why are we running?
Wow.
I'm running.
You said you hate running.
But over there, you want to check, you gonna run.
You gonna run?
But other than that, it was just like the culture is everybody's welcoming. It's very welcoming. You ain't worried about the person next to you trying to take your job because they need you there. They got you there for a
But
reason.
you have to be on point.
You
with
have to
what
be on point.
What you doing,
For
you know,
sure.
because they bring you over to be a scorer, or they bring you over to be.
You got to be the star.
You got to be.
one.
You got to lead the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you get on a team where some players might not like you, they might not pass you the ball, so you don't get your numbers, and you be on the next thing smoking.
So wait, it's a numbers game over there.
Oh, for
Oh
sure.
yeah. For
Just
sure.
like
They
in the
like
league.
you 20 a game or you out of here. Like,
Oh, it can be that. It can be
Okay.
in your contract.
dang, that's crazy.
And the thing about
Part of the
that,
contract, man.
the thing about that is, like you said, if they don't like you, they trying to get you out
Out
of
of
it.
there. Yeah.
Anyway, have you been in a situation like that?
Oh, once in Argentina, where I had it was a young team, but they were loaded with high school talent or college talent because they play in the pros. But
Let's get this old
it's just
dude
like-
out of here.
we're not giving it to him. But when you start winning and you start speaking their language, it's hard not to pass you the
Right.
ball because now you coming out with them, you hanging out with them. Now you understanding their culture.
It's about
Okay.
that honor, that trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, and that's on every team.
Relationship.
That's relationship here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you stayed the whole season with that team. You
I
did-
stayed with 6 months, and then I would jump to another season.
Oh, okay.
So I was jumping from Argentina to Brazil, back to Argentina,
Okay.
to Costa Rica,
Dang.
stuff like that.
You
Just
was
jumping
living your
around.
best life.
I
now.
hear.
Costa Rica, look.
Yeah, and that's free money too.
I'm trying to play overseas too. Look, you got that overseas
I
money.
don't call it free, but
I had to throw
it's
that in
tax
there.
free.
Though. Yeah,
It's tax
It's
free.
tax
You ain't got to
Oh,
worry.
is it really
Yeah.
tax free?
Yeah, the way you move your money around there it can come back triple or double. Just depends on how you move it.
That's nice.
Now, how's the league structured?
It's the same. It's pretty much the same. You play tournaments and you play all these different games, and then you play in your conference or your country. Well, over there, Brazil and Paraguay might be looking like states here, but that's a whole other country when you cross the street.
Right.
So we playing against that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, we talking about relationship. We done talked about building relationship and everything. Tell us about not everything, but I know you got a program or you got a project coming up, and you're going to be coming back and really giving the details.
Well, I do have a barbecue cook-off event. My organization is hosting a barbecue cook-off for the
You
dads. I don't cook.
I was about to say, man.
But
you
I'll
got
host
all
it for the fathers, and I don't want to give y'all too much, but it's going to be something that we talk about next time I'm on the show,
Okay.
and it's going to be a good time. I got a lot of followers behind me on Facebook and doing my thing on there, and hope
Is
y'all
it?
come
You
up.
said it's for the dads,
It's for the dads.
so we can't come. The
You can
sisters
come.
can't come. No,
Everybody.
no.
You just come.
I'm
Come
just
get some
messing
of
with
that
you,
free food.
man.
And I believe it's on Father's Day.
Father's Day
Yeah.
is
Okay.
the 21st.
That's why
a
it's for the
Sunday.
dads. Okay.
I'm the king of
Barbecue.
barbecue.
Yeah, that's why you ain't getting
Hey.
competition.
Yeah. I want
He
the
ain't wanna
little
sh-
people to win.
You didn't want to show out on nobody.
Listen, when you bite on mines,
Whatever you say to sleep at night. I'm just messing with you, man.
But it's all about just having them dads being present.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest point for this every year. This is my second year doing it. So
That's good,
just want to
man.
have them dads be out there and have the community support these dads. In this competition.
So if you get some time,
Competitive.
June 21st from
12 to 5.
12 to 5, Reservoir Park. I believe?
No, at McMillan.
Oh, it's at McMillan this year. So 12 to 5 at McMillan Park. Please come out and support the program for dads. I mean,
A
it's
dad helping dad.
Dad
Dads
helping
helping
dad. I appreciate you helping with
ADHD awareness.
That's
Okay.
what's up, man.
So come on out and give him that support and support the community.
Yes.
Because I think it's very important that we help each other be successful. And that's that, man. I appreciate that. Now, let's talk about some things that's been going on. This NBA.
I mean, I was just gonna ask, have you done any camps here? Or
No, I
anything?
haven't done any camps.
okay.
I get interested in them, but I'm more of a one-on-one guy.
Okay.
I don't like
Skills
camps
training?
because now one kid might be missing an opportunity.
Okay. I
and
like
getting
that.
overlooked. So you give me that time one-on-one, we develop you, and now we ain't developing 10 people that's missing opportunity.
I like that. I like that.
And that's a great question because Coach and I talked about this, JJ and I talk about this a lot. Versus, and you mentioned being in shape and doing the conditioning. Now it's some singular focused on skill sets and building that player, elevating skill set, and not making a complete player. How do you feel about that? Knowing because you played in a time and probably in leagues, like you said, you had to be in condition, so you had to have an all-around game. Where right now you have to have a skill set to survive in the league.
Well, right now it's just if you're good at something, be good at that one thing.
Really. You just
Especially
need
in
one
the
thing.
league. One thing, if you shooter, be a shooter. Don't try to go outside the box. That's not your game.
Okay.
If that's what the league gonna pay you to go in the corner and shoot. But don't do nothing else.
You a defender.
Yeah, you're a defender. Play your role for the team that you're on.
Okay.
But when it's your opportunity to shine, you shine.
So once again,
Top
that's
level.
that's a hard task
Yeah.
for our young people
They wouldn't be everybody.
in today's society to where follow instruction, and being disciplined.
And that's where they get sent back home because they don't know how to play a role.
Exactly.
Fort Wayne will keep you in the box. And when they keep you in the box, but once you get outside of it, like you just said, you went down there, y'all played Fisher. This different competition.
Yeah.
So now, Fort Wayne kids go outside of that box, then they get punished, and then these kids were like, well, this is what we do up here.
Yeah,
You ain't come to hoop.
man. Yeah.
So now we done took your heart. Now you back at Fort Wayne like, dang, can I really go somewhere?
yeah.
Yeah.
You second guessing your skill set.
When you say in Fisher, you talking about like just
Fisher High School.
oh,
Fisher High
okay,
School.
okay.
So I'm just curious about the with the kids not doing the things and the new things that's coming up. I want to get this correct. The new things that's coming up, the NIL deals with the young people,
Right.
and they're not doing the things that they're supposed to be doing, like you're saying.
With the coach.
How do that affect their money? I mean, their image. Are they hurting their image?
They are hurting their image. They're hurting their image because they ain't putting the work in outside of practice. It takes more than just going to practice. Them 2 hours that you're in the gym,
Right.
if you ain't getting 5-6 hours in the gym, you're losing. You're way behind.
Is that how?
And that's how it works. Right? Because I feel from my opinion, with the parents have to be on the same page. If that structure is not there at home, that kid's gonna give you half mediocre stuff at practice.
Okay.
And if you're giving that, then you're just gonna be a mediocre your whole career, and you're gonna get overlooked, and you're gonna get overstepped, and then you might have a player that's not better than you, but he works hard. That's who's gonna get the spot.
Sound like your story.
Yeah.
Something like it.
Hard work. Hey, that hard work pays
That
off.
hard work paid off.
Yeah.
But they have to respect me now, even at 45.
Yeah.
Even at 45. Hey, he out here beating y'all at 45, he said.
Yeah, I'm just, my thing is I'm scared for our young people getting involved with the NIL and damaging their career by
Transferring?
transferring and doing the portal and all that
The
stuff.
portal,
Yeah.
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 It's just,
Some of them do.
it's just to me,
It's watered down with the money.
Oh, you saying the sport and the competitiveness and
because
everything?
it's more focused
now
on the
it-
money now instead of that
But
kid.
it's not
going.
about this. To me, it's not about the sports no more.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
It's about me as an individual out there showboating.
Yeah.
To get the. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I
No,
mean,
I
Well,
think you're
you got to
absolutely
build
right.
a name for yourself, right?
but how do
But
you
you
build
do that
name?
in the system?
Okay.
That's my question. How
Okay.
do you build the name correctly to where it's going to be profitable for you?
Is that the coach job, though, to
no?
tell
That
you?
is. No, I don't.
It's a player and the coach job because
Okay.
that connection has to be there.
Because I don't know my task on this team. I might think I'm the shooter, right? Or I'm the
But
guy
that's the
for this.
conversation you're supposed to
Yeah,
have.
that's what I'm
Especially you're trying to go to the next level. If you can't have the conversation,
Coach Tay.
Coach Tay.
I'm going Coach Tay. Hold on, Coach Tay.
What you got to say? Look.
but I really think with the NIL deal, especially when high school or college, they should get these kids to you have to sign a contract. And say you getting $60,000 your first year, you stay there the next year, you get an increase, and it follows you that whole time. So when you finally get out, you done managed that money. Now you done made $1 million.
Yeah. And once again, we say we're going to get somebody on the show to
Yes.
give us some more
Yeah.
Insight on it.
insight
Yeah,
on
'cause I don't know.
how to deal with the NIL.
Give me some
But
of my back pay.
we,
Hey, man.
That's what Chris Webber them screaming. What?
I got that juicy feet for you.
But with that, you were saying know your role. Shalante was saying that, and know your role. But I'm a parent, and I believe my child is the next.
There we go.
I believe my child has all the tools.
Well, you better go
Say
find
the
him
next
an
who?
NIL deal.
LeBron?
then.
Well, the next LeBron, the next anybody. But I don't like, and we talked about this. I don't like y'all style of coaching because you're not giving my child his spotlight, his time, his minute.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that?
That's 3 things you need to be on the same page
That
about.
relationship with the parent. That parent has to be on board with the kid's growth.
That parent needs to be shutting up.
I get that, but that parent also got.
Honest.
If the kid is not, what if he's not?
He
He's
said I'm-
disrespectful at home. He's gonna be disrespectful in practice.
Right.
Yeah.
But
He ain't gonna
if
follow
the-
no orders
I
nowhere.
almost choked on my water there.
If the, I'm sorry, I probably didn't say that. But if the parent is not doing, if the parent is giving a disservice to her child, that's going to ruin that child. That's going to ruin that team.
Correct.
The whole community part of that.
Not if the coach allows it. Because don't the coach got some authority in that
Yeah,
process?
no, you
Not-
really
not-
don't.
Not when the NILs. I mean, because
But-
my thing, he only has the power of his team
Uh-huh.
and what he does with his team. Now, what you do with your likeness and your image and,
Yes.
and everything,
Mm-hmm.
that's on you.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't really use, to my understanding, you can't take pictures in
The uniform or use of school or
in
anything like
school
that.
or
Yeah,
anything
you
like
gotta be
that.
real careful.
So everything is on you and your NIL deal as far as your
Right.
image. However, some of our kids going to get the understanding that I'm the guy,
Right.
and I don't care what this coach say. Well, we've been saying,
Right. And
You
if,
get them.
if that's okay, the coach still has the leadership or should have the leadership to say, I'm removing this type of person from my system. How do you think they shop for these kids? Like they looking at social media pages,
Man,
like
listen,
and all this.
I'm
man.
with you on that. But go ahead.
I just want to ask which one is more detrimental then? Is it the transfer portal? Because again, the NIL is not gonna, change the person. But I'm going from Southside to Wayne. Then I don't like it at Wayne. I'm going
I
to
think it's
New
the portal.
Haven.
The portal
I
is
think the
dangerous.
portal is going to be more detrimental.
It is.
Then the money,
Once again,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think you
it's
only
not
get.
tied together.
I think you only get one
Transfer you.
transfer.
Allowed.
Allow. I don't know. Once again, we got to get somebody on the show to where they could really give
Yes.
us the insight on that.
What's acceptable.
That kind of information
Yeah.
to where we could get us some real knowledge
Right,
about
right.
what we're talking about. But I know some of the things what we're saying as far as the parenting, the relationship with the coaching, the relationship with the coach parent and the
Kid.
athlete,
Yes.
and your teammate.
Correct.
Because man, if I'm over here trying to get my own thing and y'all three looking at me like y'all looking at me right now,
Hey,
I'm like, man, we getting tired of this.
Right.
Dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and I seen that even before the NIL deal.
Right.
It's happening.
Like, man, you got to put this guy off the man. We tired of this dude.
Right.
This day you get all the shots.
Yeah, and then you got the parents telling why my son ain't playing, why you coaching him?
Right.
I'm like, why you ain't down here? Why you didn't apply for that job?
I like that.
That's what I'm
If you
saying.
know
Put
it.
them back in their place.
Yeah, but it's hard because now you got your kid out there for you, but he looking at his dad every time he shoot the ball.
You like,
Keep shooting, and you be like, dude, that's breaking the offense.
Yeah. That ain't what we told him to do.
No, we want you to score, but learn how to score. That's the
Yeah.
difference.
that's when you sit them down, right?
You sit them down and you sit the parent down.
Yeah. At the same time.
At the same time.
You ain't got no reason to say keep shooting now because he can't. Look. Hey, man.
There she go, kid.
That's coach right there.
That's coach.
I'm just saying, that's a hard task, man. When you dealing with, especially when you're dealing with other people, kids, as a adult, and there's some things you be want to say to these kids that censor.
Yeah.
That's a
And see, that's what I get away with because of that. A lot of coaches like, how can you talk to these kids like that? I'm not talking to them any kind of way. I'm talking to them in their language so they understand. That's what it relates. That's why they come to me.
what's their language?
You know how these kids are. But it's
Hey,
like,
man, I'm just testing the waters.
like, I can walk up to a kid.
That's what you do.
I can walk up to a kid and say, even though I know that kid is good, I can say you trash.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But that's gonna motivate him.
Yeah, you trash, man. You
You
can't.
trash. That's gonna now you wanna beat me, them type of things. That's
Hey, I
how I
use the
motivate.
same
I ain't gotta
tactic,
be
man.
this or give a kid a hard time because he didn't do this right.
Same tactic.
It's them
man.
little things.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I know. Man, I appreciate this conversation,
Yes.
and I just think that I hope the audience really understand that there's some things that sometimes you got to have hard conversation with your child, with your child, and
With the coach.
with the coach, and with yourself, though.
But
Yeah.
that's gonna strengthen the relationship.
Yeah.
though.
So you'll build that trust
definitely.
with that parent.
Yeah.
But we ain't got these I love you coach and I hate you coaches no more. We got these coaches, this guy's gonna be good, so we're gonna feed him.
Yeah.
That's not gonna build your program. Because if you build one off around one program, one player, and then that player gone, now you got a coach because these kids don't know what they doing,
Broken system.
and you were like, nah, all these kids trash.
Yeah.
Then you looking at that. Now you got to rebuild. Now you looking for the one goat from another school.
That's why they.
And that's going on. Like
That's that portal thing.
Yeah,
now
that's
you
the
come
portal.
on over here, you gonna get all the shots.
And it's happening. I mean, Look at it.
You come on over here.
Hey, no, watch this season.
Yeah.
Fort Wayne basketball ain't competitive like it used to be.
Man, it's getting there. I mean, you know, there's some good teams.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah,
good teams.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I saw it.
They are. They was the
It's
best
like as soon
team
as
in
they
the city.
start
I do
coaching,
believe
look.
Yeah, no, there's some good teams that it's very competitive towards each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be the start of it.
Yeah, kind of foundation
with the foundation, and then hopefully
building that.
People will be like, man, I don't want to go to school over there. Everybody over there, I want to go against them.
Yeah,
right.
You know, that's how you get your image.
That is how you.
That's how you get your star.
Not being scared of competition.
Same thing. What you said. Your story came from you battling against somebody that was the star.
Yeah.
And literally, you got on. So I mean, audience, like y'all out there listening, like want to go against that, like want to compete. Like that's really what it comes down to.
And also with this story, you don't have to be the star to make it.
No.
That too.
I definitely wasn't.
Yeah, you don't have to be the star to make it. We're gonna have you on another show where we can just talk about your life and your overcoming. So
yeah. I appreciate that.
So we're gonna before we close out, we're gonna go around and make sure everybody get some peace of mind. So I don't close them.
Oh, he talking about him closing. Well, I actually don't have anything to say. Like, pleasure having you on the show, man. I appreciate everything that you gave out. You definitely gave some knowledge today, so appreciate it.
I appreciate having you. It's nice to meet you. And like I said, I do just want to not talk about sports, but talk about your life and have you on another platform that we can just talk about life, because your overcoming is a story within itself. You know, and people need to hear that story, you know, because there's some people that think it's going to be the end and there's another way out, you know, so just understand and overcoming. But I want to ask all y'all, and I know coaches, he been trying to ask, but who y'all got? How many games in this final? Who you got? How many games?
Spurs, man. Spurs.
How many
going
games?
for the Spurs in game 5.
Game 5?
Yeah.
I say Knicks get them in 6.
Okay.
I feel like Knicks in 6 too. I'm going to go with that. That's what I was thinking. I'm going to go to Knicks in 6. Coach?
Spurs in 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got 2 Knicks.
So
Man.
here's the thing. How many of y'all believe y'all gonna really win that?
I
really believe the Knicks
Knicks
gonna
can
do
go.
it.
So is it rigged?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, well then that's the case right there,
Program.
man.
They want the Spurs to win. They
Look,
want the Knicks.
Knicks is a hot market.
Well,
Based off the last game, they don't want the Spurs to win.
the only thing I'm saying is what you just said.
Knicks is a hot market.
They bring the money to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Knicks ain't won in a while too. So
They have they won a championship?
Yeah.
they
back
have.
in the
yeah,
80s, right?
that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
But it's been 28 years since they've been in the finals, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna
get one.
Yeah. Well, they say the Knicks, we say the Spurs. You know, this our show, so the Spurs gonna.
I like it. I like it.
You know. But anyway, we thank you for joining us tonight, and as always, we always say, always protect your mind. Welcome to Respect the Game
Podcast. Let's go get it.